Hi students, welcome to Bosco Campus Vision. I am Shankar Ganesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, Don Bosco College, Kottayam. I am delighted to present a lecture on the topic Application Phase and Organization Learning, which comes under the fourth module of Information Systems and Knowledge Management. This lecture is meant for Semester 5 BCA course of Kerala University. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the concept of learning organization. The concept of learning organization is increasingly relevant given the increasing complexity and uncertainty of the organizational environment in today's globalized world of business. As Senji remarks, the rate at which organizations learn may become the only sustainable source of competitive advantage. The key ingredient of the learning organization is how it processes its managerial experiences. The managers in learning organizations learn from their experiences rather than being governed by their past experiences. In generative learning organizations, the ability of the manager is not measured by what he knows, but rather by how he learns. Next is issues in learning organization. A learning organization is an organization that tests its assumptions, policies, strategies, and continually strives for improvement. Organizational learning is also challenging many of the assumptions about organizational change that sometimes hold without questioning. It attempts to provide organizations with mechanisms to deal with the issues and assumptions implicitly held without questioning. The issues could be: first one, changing strategy for better; second one, how to bring in continuous improvement; third one, how to face the risk not identified earlier; fourth one, how to arrest declining influence of competitive advantage; fifth one, issues like organization restructuring, business restructuring; and sixth one, developing new core competency and such other issues. Next is organization learning. Argyris defines organization learning as the process of detection and correction of errors. In his view, organizations learn through individuals acting as agents for them. The individual's learning activities in turn are facilitated or inhibited by an ecological system of factors that may be called an organizational learning system. Huber considers four constructs as integrally linked to organizational learning: knowledge acquisition, information distribution, information interpretation, and organizational memory. He clarifies that learning need not be conscious or intentional. Further, learning does not always increase the learner's effectiveness or even potential effectiveness. Next is organizational development, that is OD. Organizational learning is an area of knowledge within organizational theory that studies models and theories about the way an organization learns and adapts. In organizational development, learning is a characteristic of an adaptive organization, that is, an organization that is able to sense changes in signals from its environment and adapt accordingly. OD specialists endeavor to assist their clients to learn from experience and incorporate learning as feedback into the planning process. Path to organization learning. The path to organization learning moves through individual learning to team learning to organization learning. The field of organizational learning explores ways to design organizations so that they fulfill their function effectively, encourage people to reach their full potential, and at the same time help the world to be a better place. Next is spiral model of organizational learning. Nonaka and Takeuchi developed a four-stage spiral model of organizational learning. Tacit knowledge is personal, context-specific, subjective knowledge, whereas explicit knowledge is codified, systematic, formal, and easy to communicate. The tacit knowledge of key personnel within the organization can be made explicit, codified in manuals, and incorporated into new products and processes. They call this process as externalization. The reverse process was called internalization because it involves employees internalizing an organization's formal rules, procedures, and other forms of explicit knowledge. They also use the term socialization to denote the sharing of tacit knowledge and the term combination to denote the dissemination of codified knowledge. According to this model, knowledge creation and organizational learning take a path of socialization, externalization, combination, internalization, etc. in an infinite spiral. Organizational learning depends on many factors. They are: first one, organization culture, which enables, promotes, motivates learning and ensures provision of learning resources and clearly defines learning expectations and outcome. Second one, network, the scope and reach of network of COPs, organization knowledge, customers, and people in the organization. The network is maintained to enhance learning capacity. The established network accelerates the learning process. Third one, approach to learning. The approach could be formal through plan and action. The approach could be informal, providing guidance on web search, COPs, referring to a knowledge content already developed. Fourth one, technology. Technology is a driver to learn, hence the pace of learning depends on choice of technology which enables collaboration, networking, transfer, and sharing easily. Fifth one, thinking skills. The level of thinking skills make all the difference in pace and quality of learning. The thinking skills include ability to view, analyze, see the hidden connections, evaluate, and in decision making. In this lecture, we have discussed the concept of learning organization. Hope all of you have understood the lecture. Thank you.